Hey world, what's going on? It's your girl Toya the Bossy One. No, it's been like forever. Man, life is just crazy right now. And it took me a minute. Like I wasn't, you know what I'm saying, going to even come on just because I just haven't been feeling it. I don't know about you guys, but I've just been over it. I was over it before the whole pandemic with this COVID-19 situation. I was over it already, but now with in light of this, I'm um, I'm over it. But the reason why I decided to pop in today is because I just wanted to discuss something that I think is a it's an issue, and I don't think that we address it. I don't think that we address it, much in our community. But I just want to talk about it, and it is the fear in our community of the one-up factor. You know, um, we will not help each other over the one-up factor. Um, I'm a type of person where if I could help you do anything, I will. I rarely say no, not because I feel like I'm obligated to anything, but just because it's in my nature. I don't say no if I can help, you know. I'm the type of person, I don't have that do better but not better than me mentality. I feel like wherever you're supposed to be in your life is where you're going to go. It doesn't make a difference. That's the level that you're supposed to get to. And if I can help you get there, I will. Just because I like to be amongst the winners. I like to be amongst the people who, are always striving to move forward, because that ensures me on the back end that if I'm in that company, that will be the goal and the mindset for myself. I'm saying all that to say that I don't see or take issue when it comes to helping somebody else be great. But I've noticed that on the contrary, and on the other side of the game, that there are people out there that want you to be good as long as you're not reaching out to them for anything, or want you to be good, just not better than them. And if you ever get in a position to where you can possibly do better, or, if you come up with something that is like great, and they are not going to help you if you need them, basically. And I noticed that a lot in our culture. But in other cultures, they help each other. I can't think of the number of times that I've heard or been around, some of my friends from, other races, and they've said how they've squandered money, wrecked cars, did all this other type of things, but their parents and their family and their aunts and uncles still help them. But in our community, if you owe your aunt or uncle $5, they'll never even consider helping you out. Again, they'll watch you get thrown in the streets, and the only thing they'll say is, well, they still owe me $5 from back in 2001 when I gave them $5 to go to the store, and they were supposed to pay me back. And it's like, you'll watch your family suffer and fall apart over something so small when you could possibly help them to be better, because people change. We all have stories, that we don't want read out loud. We all have things in our closet that we don't want to fall out. I do. I really don't care. But that's because I've been conditioned in different ways, where I've had some of the darkest parts of my life put on display. So with that being said, I'm the type of person where I don't care. You can try to pull it out my closet all you want to. I think the thing that stops people from trying to pull things out my closet or read my chapters out loud is the fact that they know that I'll say, okay, I don't care, but let's talk about you now. You know? So with that being said, these are the things that I notice. And I think that it's very very unfortunate because there could be ways, you could be blocking a blessing from someone else by the moves that you make that could possibly bless you. You just never know how something comes back, Like, say for instance, let's make a story. Let's do a scenario. Say for instance, you have a person and they wanted to go get, I don't know, their degree in law. And they asked you, well, can you assist me in this? And you tell them no. Fast forward, say 5 years down the line, that person ends up doing exactly what they said they were going to do all along. You may be there at their graduation, and you're congratulating them, and you're so happy for them, and you're bringing them flowers. All the while, your short-term memory shot. So you don't quite remember that you told this person that I'm not going to, I ain't going to be able to help you. So this person toiled and struggled and got themselves through, and they come out on top. But ironically, the day before the graduation, you get a call from your son that is sitting in jail for the rest of his natural life. And your son says, hey, I was looking into this law that could possibly give me some help. Maybe even help me get out of this situation that I'm in. Because I've been here and I've learned my lesson and I see the errors of my ways. But back-to-back life sentences isn't fair for what happened. And you tell your son, you say, son, I kind of exhausted all of my funds fighting to get you out for these last 5 years. But you know what? Your cousin is graduating tomorrow and I'm going to their graduation. Maybe I could get them to look into this law that you're saying. Your son says, okay, let me know. Now, you go to that family member's graduation. They walked across the stage and now you got your flowers and you want to give them flowers. And right when you're about to come to this family member and congratulate them and also ask them for this favor, that family member looks you in your eyes and says, thank you for coming. It took me a while to get here. It could have been shorter, but I learned so much more. So I once again want to tell you thank you for not co-signing for me to take that class It added an extra 2 years onto my time, but I learned so much more. Sometimes it's better when you don't get the favor. That way you can learn more. Now imagine how you'll feel going home telling your son that they got to learn through it. Because you can't ask a favor from someone that you won't give favor to. Just a little something for the archives. Y'all tell me what y'all think. But in the meantime, in between time, because with this virus situation going on, who knows? But always remember, be prolific, be abundant, do something good for yourself, and always do something good for someone else. Until next time, y'all. Peace.